The OmegaLoom imagers are personalized, high-resolution, and easy-to-use systems for imaging gels and Western blots. They use a modern, touchscreen tablet interface that can be networked and connected wirelessly, and with their extremely small footprint, they fit perfectly on a lab bench. There are currently 2 different OmegaLoom imagers for imaging chemiluminescent Western blots and a wide variety of gels. The OmegaLoom G is our entry-level 6-megapixel system designed for budget-conscious labs. The OmegaLoom C is our most sensitive, expert chemiluminescent system and comes with an 8-megapixel super-cooled CCD camera. The OmegaLoom imagers arrive at your lab completely pre-assembled, so they do not require any installation. When your imager arrives, simply place it on a work surface, plug it in, and turn it on. And you'll see profile images for different users. You can set up different user accounts for different labs, or for different members of a single lab, however you'd like. Each user account can have unique protocols corresponding to their particular applications. Once you've selected your user account, you can start imaging. To image a chemiluminescent Western blot, first place your membrane on the black tray that comes with the system and place it on the UV transilluminator inside the imager. Select Chemi from the application drop-down menu. For chemiluminescent Westerns, the 2 main exposure methods are cumulative and multiple. Cumulative allows a user to take images at set intervals, where each successive image represents an accumulation of all images to that point. This is a common technique for checking for saturation. Multiple allows a user to take a number of images at preset exposure times, each image starting at time 0. The OmegaLoom imagers possess several key features that are especially useful for Western imaging. When selected, the saturation button allows users to see whether or not their image becomes saturated, represented by red pixels. Once you see saturation in a band you will use for analysis, you can simply hit the stop button. OmegaLoom imagers can image a wide variety of gels and come standard with lights and filters for the most common samples: Ethidium bromide, Cybergreen, Cybersafe, and Kumasi. To image an Ethidium bromide gel, first place your sample on the UV transilluminator. Select Ethidium bromide from the application drop-down menu. Gel imaging applications have 2 exposure methods, auto and manual. Auto automatically determines the exposure time, ensuring there is no saturation in the image. Manual allows you to enter your own exposure time. Most gels image just fine with the auto method, so all I'll need to do is select capture and wait for my gel to appear on the screen. Kumasi gels are placed on a uniform white conversion screen, and Cybergreen and Cybersafe gels can be placed on the black tray. All of our OmegaLoom imagers come standard with safe blue lighting for Cybersafe imaging. After you take an image, there are several ways you can view and process it. Zooming in and out is straightforward and fast, and you can use a touchscreen to easily pan around your image. Touching on any point of the image will show its intensity level at the bottom. Touching the saturation button will show whether or not your image is saturated. The Image Info button shows you information about your image, such as when you imaged it, the exposure time, and what lights and filters were used. You can also quickly crop an image, and if connected to a thermal printer, print a copy. You can select the Auto Contrast button or select the Contrast button to manually adjust the gamma and black and white levels of your image. Once the imager is connected to a network, you can email the image to yourself or a colleague. When saving an image, you can either save the original raw image or save the image with any contrast adjustments made to it. Images are saved in either TIFF or JPEG format. If networked, each user can specify a particular folder to automatically save images to. Alternatively, each OmegaLoom system comes with a USB port if you prefer to save your image to a flash drive. OmegaLoom imagers are sensitive, high-resolution, easy-to-use systems for imaging gels and Western blots. Whether you've selected our entry-level system, the OmegaLoom G, or our most sensitive expert chemiluminescent system, the OmegaLoom C, you'll find that the OmegaLoom imagers from Aplegen are ideal solutions for your life science imaging needs. For further information, visit aplegen.com or contact your Aplegen representative.